Why am I up so early? 2 words. Car parts. You know, you just can't beat the sound of an old school V8. However, after 10 to 15 minutes of extremely loud burbling, can get a wee bit obnoxious. And that's what I've discovered in Bugsy. The more I drive them, the less enjoyment I'm getting. So I decided it needed to be just a little bit quieter. I'm currently running mid mufflers from a Charger, Dodge Charger Scat Pack. While it quietens it down a little bit, it's just a bit loud and drony. So we have got two of these Glasspack by Walker. So they're not cherry bombs, but they're very similar. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Vroom, vroom. Seem to be quite good. Well, for the voice test. So what I need to do, I need to basically just remove the long pieces of tubes I've got at the back. These will slip in quite nicely between the leaf springs and the gas tank. So I just need to attach a hanger at one side, slot it in at the other side. Now you probably noticed these are painted. They do not come painted. They came bare metal, which would rust like that. So I thought ahead, and last night, round about midnight, I decided to get out and paint these so that they're ready for install today. So we are good to go. I don't have any red high temperature paint, I only had silver. Right, let me show you what's going on underneath the car at the moment. So this is my twin exhaust setup. I will be reusing these tips. They're just kind of tacked onto the pipes at the moment. So let me show you. Straight off, you could probably see that the pipes are sloping down at the back. I did this intentionally so that if any condensation builds up in the rear tubes, or in the new case, the new mufflers, the water should drain out and not collect and rust from the inside. So there you can see it sloping upwards towards the front. So we've got a clamp there, remove them, put the new mufflers on, and then I need to make a hanger to go from here up to this crossbar here. Hey, let's try and size up one of the new mufflers. So this will get attached. I think this diameter actually fits inside the 2.5-inch pipe quite nicely. So if I take this clamp off, I can cut a couple of slots in this pipe, not that pipe, this is coming off. Cut a couple of slots in that, slide that inside, and then clamp it down. Anyway, lengthwise, pretty good, pretty good. I'll go to about there. This trim will get chopped off of that pipe and welded onto this one, and it'll be pretty much exactly as it is sticking out the back. So let's get this one off and start fabricating some connections and hangers, I guess. Okay, so let's see if my theory is correct that the new muffler will slip inside there. Yes. So as I say, cut a couple of slots in this and then should be able to compress that down. So I'll get on with doing that, tighten it up, and then I'll see where these hangers need to go at the back. So I'll just cut a couple of slices in this. So that's just to allow this sleeve to compress a bit when I put the clamp on. So that's already pretty tight, but I still want to add a hanger at the very back. So somewhere between this point and this bar, I do have the frame rail over that side, which is an option, but it's a bit further away. I'd rather have it up and down. So I suppose I better cut that off and see where it's going to stick out. I'm going to cut this much off, and then that will slip over the new muffler, like the new muffler slipped inside the existing pipe, and then I will tack this whole section onto the back of the muffler. I could come up with some fancy device to make this adjustable, but can't be bothered. I think what I'll do, I will cut a couple of slots in there and get another couple of those clamps. Don't think I've got any the right size at the moment, but at least if I have these ready to go on, we should be good. Right, let's try it on the car, see how far it sticks out. It should be right. I did actually measure it first, honest guff. Give me a sec, I need to adjust the clamp at the far end. So it's a bit further out than it was, but I think I prefer it out a wee bit further. It gets the gases away from the car. Yeah. If I decide it's sticking out too far, I can always chop it down half an inch, something like that. I think that'll be okay. So I will get the other side done, get it clamped on, and then work out where the hangers are going. Slight change of plan, as usual. So that's far out. That's how far out I want the exhausts to sit. If I decide that I want them shorter, I can cut them shorter. Now, the change of plan part was, instead of clamping these sections on. I've just welded them because I'm going to have to use this section here to make the exhaust hanger go up to this bar here. And I didn't want it to just rely on a clamp. I mean, it's not a huge amount of weight, but that's a bit more permanent. So I'm going to use one of these. It will sit, not sure yet, either that way or that way. So there'll be a little loop of steel tubing coming out here to take that, the same on the top. So I need to clean the paint off of that and maybe just tack them in place for now so I've got the right height, and then take the exhaust off, weld it properly to the exhaust, weld it properly to up there, and we are done. Almost there. So I need something for these to hook onto, and I only have one small section of that rod over here. That's all I've got, and I need 4 of them basically. One on each exhaust and one on each frame side. However, I did find this bolt, or I've got 4 of these bolts, which actually fit in quite nicely. And I thought I could just bend these into a U-shape. And my wife says, no you can't. And I said, of course you can, big hammer. Apparently not. These things don't bend, but they do cut. They do cut and weld. So that's what I've done. So I just need to make another 3 of them, and we are sorted. Oh, still a bit hot. Okay, so as I say, that side will get welded to the exhaust, and then do another one which will get welded to the frame rail or cross beam, whatever I decide. Another 3 of them, please. My hanger bar support things ready, and I know you're supposed to put these on opposite way around to stop them slipping off. So this is going to get welded on to, this is hard to do with one hand. Tell you what, I'll put you down and you can just watch. As I was saying, this section will be, let's see, which way around do we want to go? Probably that way. That'll get welded onto the underside of the silencer extension, and then I need it kind of tight, so I will weld it about there, and then that'll allow a little stretch in the donut. I'll just tack it on for now, make sure it's in the right place, and then fully weld it. Probably about there for the bottom one. Obviously it won't be spinning when I stretch it. Okay, I'm going to weld, so get your sunglasses on, Bill. It's going to be bright. So just tacked on for now, but that looks to be in the right place. So I will bring you back when it's all done. We are done. Let me tidy up and we'll get it back on the floor. Okay then, I suppose we should start it up, see how it sounds. I'll do some before and after videos just so you get an idea of the difference, if there is any. Hopefully it'll be a little bit quieter but not too quiet. Let's try it out. For a wee spin, let the mufflers carbon up a bit, which is ideal because I need to go and get new brake rotors for the truck. So let's get going. What do you think? Bit quieter in here? Success, I think. So there is one, actually there's a few drawbacks to having a quieter exhaust. One, now I hear all the shakes, rattles and rolls, and the other noise I'm hearing is actually the tyres. I've still got snow tyres on this thing. So it looks like I'll be visiting my dear friend Blaine at Cambridge Tyre. Hopefully hook me up with some budget, I was going to say summer tyres, but probably all season tyres, so I don't have to change them in winter. You know, something medium summer, medium winter. Anyway, I think we're good. Exhausts are still on the car, which is nice. So as I say, I'm going to look for some before exhaust noisy videos and do a comparison, which hopefully you'll have seen by now. So leave a comment, let me know what you think of the new sound. So much better for cruising on the highway, and being Canada, we do a lot of driving, so that's important. Alright folks, another thing off the list. Now I need to save up for tyres. Alright, take care everyone, thanks for watching, bye bye.